All right, today we're going to tear down a belief that's probably been drilled into you your entire life, that saving your money in a bank account is the safest, smartest thing you can do. But what if I told you that being that good saver is actually one of the riskiest things you can do for your financial future?
I know. That sounds completely backwards, right? It goes against everything we've been taught. But stick with me on this. We're wired to think a bigger bank balance means we're winning. But that number can be a total illusion, hiding a reality that could be costing you a fortune.
So this is what we call the saver's dilemma. You know that feeling you get when you log into your bank account and see the number go up? It feels good. It feels like progress. But in reality, just letting huge piles of cash sit there, well, it exposes you to some hidden dangers that are quietly making you poorer.
And look, this isn't some niche problem. The scale of this is absolutely staggering. In the UK alone, we're talking over £500 billion just sitting in low-interest accounts. That's affecting 29 million people. And over in the US, half of all Americans have a big chunk of cash just gathering dust. That's millions and millions of people, basically throwing money away every single year without even realizing it.
Okay, so let's dive into the first big danger. And honestly, it's the most important one. I want you to start thinking of the cash in your bank account as the laziest employee you've ever hired. Think about it. You work hard, you put in the hours, you deal with the stress to earn that money. And then what does it do for you once it's in the bank? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It just sits there. Actually, it's worse than nothing. Your money is actively losing value. It's all because of this sneaky wealth killer called inflation. It just means that the 10,000 pounds you have today will buy you less and less stuff as time goes on. Its buying power is shrinking, so your lazy employee isn't just unproductive. It's effectively getting a pay cut every single day.
Let's just picture this, okay? The tale of two funds. On the left, you've got your lazy cash, just sleeping on the job. A decade goes by, and it's still the same amount, only now it's worth less. But on the right, that same money gets put to work. It becomes an active employee out there generating more money for you. That right there, that is the power of investing.
And boom, this chart just lays it all out. That 10 grand in cash is, well, it's still 10 grand 10 years later, but weaker. But if you had invested it, even with a pretty normal average return, it would have more than doubled to over 21,000. Think about that. That's an extra 11,000 pounds that you didn't have to work a single extra hour to earn.
All right, let's switch gears to danger number 2, which is all in our heads. See, the financial cost is one thing, but the way a big pile of cash messes with our brains and our decisions, that can be just as damaging, if not more so.
This whole thing usually starts with the idea of an emergency fund. We all know we need one, right? But here's the question I want you to ask yourself. How much